Hey, Jets. Hey, Jets.
Oh, there it goes.
Hey, Jets.
Oh, there it goes.
Hey, Jets.
Oh, there it goes.
Output mode. Test. It's output mode. Test. It's output mode. It goes off when I turn desktop audio off. Still see it going. Weird. First stream troubles. Yo, let me move this back. It's a whole new setup, so I'm troubleshooting a lot of things. See my YouTube video. Oh, there it is. it started playing the video. That's what's playing. I'm all thinking my stream setup's wrong. That's funny. Yeah, let's. I figured there'd be audio delay. I have NVIDIA broadcast enabled. All right, re-enabled desktop audio. Hey, 3D Medic Vince. Good evening. Hey, Jax. Thanks for joining. To noise cancel the bamboo printing, enabled NVIDIA broadcast. So let me know audio levels, whole new setup, new computer, new OBS setup for YouTube. This is we're gonna get into it soon. I haven't even cracked the seal on the Rook 2020 here. Let me see. I was messing with that beforehand. I'm gonna see if a positive value on the sync offset improves it. So I'm upping it to 4 seconds. You know if the music is loud as well. One, two, three. My brand new YouTube channel. There's some dragons I printed a little bit earlier for Etsy order. Let me get those boxed up. That's what I'm gonna do first. How bad is the delay now? I increased it. It did 4 milliseconds. My first time using NVIDIA broadcast. Audio sync is ahead of. Okay, that's funny. I pushed it to 4 seconds. Thanks for. I'm gonna do no delay. That's audio. No. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Well, hang on. Audio delay. Choose. Perfect. I did 0 milliseconds. I removed any delay. Awesome. Thank you. Perfect. Perfect. Thanks, Ajax. Welcome in. So, I got a little desk cam too, close up with the little Brio webcam. And actually, very surprisingly, I got an Etsy order for 4 dragons, my largest Etsy order ever. I had to print a couple. Did these on the P1P, so I mean, taking this rainbow, this is a Cinderwing crystal dragon. It's in some TTY 3D rainbow. Let's get off that build quick. I do use a little bit of supports, but not touching the model, but the links to make sure pieces don't come off. So we can kind of, I do it in between the links so it doesn't really scar the model, but make sure you don't lose any little organic supports. But I don't have a big Etsy, but appreciate somebody doing a order. Got to get this sent off tomorrow morning, but 2 of the dragons right here I already have printed for this. It's the Rose Dragon in the pastel rainbow. Strong Hero 3D filament. And this is TTY 3D rainbow. Yeah, so a little stoked. Glad I had enough time to send it off to the P1P. I have some parts printing for the Rook, but I'm gonna throw these in the box. That just completed a little bit before the stream. Wanted to stream earlier today, but had to set up the whole room, the desk, move the camera around. Obviously, I'll be wrapping these up in some bubble wrap. Mostly stuff I collect from extra. It's little extra Amazon orders. Go in this flat rate medium, and then since it was such a large order, I threw in this little tail keychain as a thank you. So it's a little surprise. I like to do that for larger orders. And technically, they don't need to know this, but this was actually a failed print. So this top end failed, so I just cut and cut this and throw a ring on it. Customer doesn't know, they'll be happy. Let's throw that over there. This is my little maker space. Start off, got the P1P. Can upgrade it to the P1S with upgrade kit. The carbon's printing some ASA green Galaxy feet for the Rook, but let me enlarge this window. Yeah, let me know if the music's a little loud. I'm talking too loud. I could be because these are a little loud. There. Set that off to the side. But it's been a quick minute since I've had it Etsy order, so appreciated that. Let's get right into it. So this is the Rook. This is the West 3D Rook 2020 Beta 2 kit. So I'm to build it, trying to get it all ready, printing before ERF, so less than a week. I'll be doing some live streams, and then maybe a little bit building offline if I don't know what I'm doing, because this is actually my very first custom 3D printer. Done mods, built Prusa Mark 3s over here, got minis down here as well, repair them, but no full kits. Still a clipper on some printers back here, but know the bits and pieces, but not the whole thing. So this is going to be exciting. And full disclosure, West 3D did send me out this to review and provide feedback, like which models I used, and anything missing or could be improved in the kit. So let's get to it. Got a note here from Daniel. So it was a little thank you for all their support. They had a Oregon Museum of Science and Industry Maker Fair I sent Keyforges down to last week, and they, just saying thank you, enjoy the build, let them know if anything comes up that they could improve on this kit. So this is not final release, but this is already some surprises. Put this packing slip away. Oh, let me switch it up to the camera. Hello, Rookie. We got the LDO V0 build plate upgrade kit, even though it's for a Rook. Ooh. The West 3D. So this is a 100. I got 2 magnetic sheets, but this is the 100mm cubed Core XY printer. I haven't said that. Designed by Rollahan. But I believe the 2020 upgrade kit was Kenrog. This is the heated build plate. The LDO. Look at that bad boy. Sorry, you got your thermal fuse and barrels connected to that. It's a heavy build plate. That's like heavier than quite a bit heavier than you'd say an Ender 3 bed. That's a lot larger. This bubble wrap. Here's a little thermistor for it. And that cool West 3D themed build plate. Super stoked on this build. Yeah, I had the option for the rails. Let's grab those out. I went with the silver, the gunmetal silver. These look sick. I'm gonna open those up. Up cut. I think I'll be using a little in adapter so they don't have blind joints or anything on these. I got some fuse. Small but thick, no doubt. Wrapped really well. Not going anywhere. Ooh. Look at those. That is sick. Not gonna unbox it yet, but planning to get to some of the build this evening. Let's see what else is at the top. You got a Fizek. I just went with the BMG. They have a configurator on West 3D site. I just went with the BMG clone. Fizek looks pretty nice. I might go direct drive. I have ordered 2. We'll see. Ooh. The candy. Blood sugar gets low later, the caramel apple pops. This is the reason they're from West 3D alone. I did go for the GST time fans. So it's the hot end and dual 4010 blowers. And but yeah, the kit was provided free of charge. Opinions are my own. All that disclosure. Ooh, I didn't know this would be in it. Big blower. Go fast. Cool it. Fancy. It's GST time. I think that's an upgrade. Woo! I didn't know that would be in there. Oh! Speaking of Rollahan, Gulsifer, and Zombie the Hedgehog, check this out. Zombie the Hedgehog sticker, Rollahan, and Gulsifer. I'm printing Gulsifer's feet, I believe, right now, using the Mark 1.1 feet. So I went with, it's a choice, I went with the Manta 4B and a CD1 board. So this is the TreeTech controller board. I haven't used one of these M4 boards before. I'm stoked on it. I also went with an upgrade. I thought it would be great for like East Coast Rep Festival. Trying to get this built in time for, which is a V0 screen. So it's the USB cable and the screen. I think that's Timot's screen. Went with the CHC Pro. I got 2 heat sinks, a V6 mount and a CR mount. So It's a little like volcano style by Triangle Labs. And here's the Rook base parts. You got the bearings, bed springs, belts, linear rods, some of your wiring harness. Trying to see if there's anything else in here. The power switch. Getting excited and nervous to get this done in time. Ooh, let's see the motors. Got the stepper drivers here. I just built this little desk here. Bought it and put it together, I should say. But it's got a little tool tray in front. Really nicely wrapped. A lot of bubble wrap. Let's see what stepper drivers. Ooh. Some BQ stepper drivers. NEMA 14s or NEMA 17s, I believe. Got 4 of those. Some nice styrofoam and bubble wrap. Those aren't get banged up at all. Bottom here, the power supply, LRS 150, 24. Meanwhile, nice. I believe you run a DC bed on this as well. That's the CB1 that will pair on top of the M4P. Got the clipper on. Let's see what else is in the bottom here. Ooh, nice. It's an add-on by purchase to install to lube up my linear rails, which I think I'm about to pull out. So we got the nice silver hardware kit. I generally prefer silver. It's mostly all button heads. I'm to let them know if I miss anything, but I do have some spares hardware. Ooh, another sticker. Ah, the Berserker. West 3D Berserker. The 3 linear rails. I believe this is for the X. These are for like for XY. They're the Berserker linear rails. Nice. Nice, nice. I think that is it. Empty the box out. Put some of the stuff back in. Don't just need quite yet. Some of the heavier stuff. Bearings. Power supply. Electronics. I think I'm gonna unbox some of this. Put it in. Super stoked on this build. Hey, welcome. Neil, what's up? Thanks for joining. What's up? Cool. Thanks for all joining. I appreciate any subscribes. Let me know if you guys hear the music or if it's a little loud. I need to find. There isn't, from what I know, a Rook 2020 official build guide. There is different build guides for different versions of the Rook. Ooh, West 3D bearings. I think it's good. Perfect. Linear rods. Feet. Belts. Looks like the Z stepper. 2 linear bearings. Linear rails in here for right now. We'll start. I need to find the end caps because these aren't blind jointed. What's in the hardware? Yeah. And if that's something that's missing, since this is the beta kit. Open this up. Hear the next song playing. Music. Just pick up the hardware. So I think it's supposed to have three-way joints. It's generally how these are built. You don't have blind joints. They're not tapped. Might need to get some on order ASAP. They're missing for my build. Oh yeah, another thing is they were gonna send me my Q-Forges back to bring to Earth, and I don't see those in the box either. Might have to get on. Might be a short one if I can't build the frame. Evening, short little intro stream. Yeah, let me know if you hear printer noise when I'm not talking. I just confirmed that's just the stepper drivers. So you get that's just the hot end. Stick the CD1 maybe in there with it. I think it fit. I should look at the heatsink is with this. Not sure if it needs it. I know on my BTT Pi it comes with the heatsink. No heatsink in here, but I think I might have some heatsinks to throw in there. Some other Pis. That's the extruder, Bontech gears. Oh, I might have got an upgrade kit. Unless it's got a set of gears there. Oh no, it's just accessories, the drive gears, little tighteners. Standard Isaac BMD clone. Power switch. There's another song playing. All the filament. Count all the filament. You don't even see it all. You gotta collect it all. The steppers, tubing, some belt for all the axes, just some GT2. So I think this is my three-way joints. CD is very quick at shipping, but if I get some off of Amazon the next day, imagine they could get me some on Monday. I guess I could. So I haven't decided if I'm going rookery hot end on this or something else. I was probably gonna keep it simple enough to go anything complex. I'll look if there's any. It says 1 of 1 rigid mount. Fusions. Try not to. I'm gonna go. Not sure if my address is on it. It sure is. It's all the customization options came with it. I think that just was missed in my order. We're not going to be able to put the frame. I was planning on putting the frame. I could show the printed parts and colors I chose. We're hanging out. So I went with some Polymaker Galaxy Green 8A. Look at that. Preparing all on my X1 Carbon. I got the Kickstarter version. Stepped away. you missed that we're missing the 3-ways for the extrusions. So I can't put the frame together right now. These aren't blind joints and they're not, so I need to leave the 3-way joints to put the extrusions together. So before I call it short intro stream of just the unboxing, I just went through everything to double check that I do not have those, so that I've shown off the printed parts and color options. Then I'm thinking I'm going to go with these. This is the only part I have printed right now. This is the orange. This is Polymaker Neon Orange ABS. These are my bed screws. Might do the inverse printed. Do this frame in the neon orange. I need to reprint that. It actually lifted, so when I go get the orange. So I'm gonna do a little supports. This is why I want to start the build. And the linear rods. The bed. There can be no 3-way joints in there. That's gonna slow me down. So what I could do is work on my Death Racer. I did print some parts actually. Or might change it on the Death Racer. I'm gonna be waiting on parts for this. Like get them Monday at the latest to make it a tight build. Hang on, cranking it out. Put all the parts back. I'll walk over here, grab my Death Racer. I reprinted a lot of the parts. I also have some Drag Racer parts. This is my Death Racer. I reprinted the nose. This broke at Remurf, so I had to reprint that. I actually wasn't planning on doing this, so I don't have all the parts. I might have to go find the parts if I'm gonna have the parts I didn't reprint. So I had to reprint this door, the whole hammerhead front, and that is Polymaker Great ASA, since they sponsored it. This little Hue Forge, little sneak peek. That will be Ajax designed the cutout and the frame for this. And so he'll be representing something awesome to look forward to at our little teaser. Well, Hue Forge for the side of his Death Racer. So thanks for sharing that, Ajax. I could easily create that Hue Forge using your model. Do you think we should work on Death Racer or call it a short stream? I'm gonna look on talking, see if I could get some 3-way joints. It's available on Amazon. Not logged in here. It's my stream PC, but we can see what's available. 2020. Corners. Ones I see here. Not gonna be here on time. It's like end of next week. Let's see what West 3D has. Get some on order. It's a beta kit. I'm not sure if they have. Maybe a reason why they're still waiting for them to arrive. Hey, Sideline. Audio's much better. Yeah, we were messing with it at the beginning, so that we were messing with the delay. What's are you building the Death Racer or the Rook tonight? I think the Rook is delayed because I don't have the 3 ways to put the frame together. So that's gonna really hamper me from putting more parts together. Only thing I could think of is like I could lube the linear rails. Decide on what tool head, but start prints, but that's not so interesting for a build. All parched. Funny part is the music went away. Oh, there's just a good delay between the frames. You think we should try to work on? I have to go look for the additional parts. Here's my box of tools. Let's go up here. That has some drag racer, which I figured would probably get done for Earth since I was last minute building this Rook. But maybe the Rook doesn't happen if I can't get the parts I need in time. I have to get those in the next day or so. It's the linear rails. Get the lube out. Bottle. Yeah, move the alcohol spring down. Do what we can. Too much for the person. Didn't remember. Yeah, it came back and mostly together, so that's why I'm together. Also, work-life balance a lot better. I think I'll do a light rub down and then lube this applicator, work it back a little bit. So this is oil in a little syringe with a blunt applicator with 3D cells. I got a couple different sizes. I think for these small, these NGN 9 and 12. I'm not an expert on linear rails. Use the smallest applicator. There's different sizes in here. The other one rolled away. Sound like the wipe off the grease a little bit. Soaking these or anything. A little machine oil, I should say. Put my own on. Let's try this. These little tiny Berserker rails. See if I could inject it here, show it. It's a really small hole. That's harder to press than you think. Do that tiny. Heat up the. Hey Danny, what up, Shenanigans 3D? Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button on my brand new YouTube channel. I'm gonna try to do maker content. This is my. I know a lot of people know me as Major Gamer Geek from the Discords and Twitch, but this is. I want to do a little bit more, little rebranding, so let's launch my YouTube channel. doing more 3D print related. It's coming out now. Wonder if I should risk the biscuit and don't want to lose any ball. Take it off a little bit to like this. Maybe this a little risky. These little tiny ones don't have the. Is it better ways? You don't want to lose any of the. Well, in the bigger ones, you could lose a ball or two, but you don't want to be doing that on these tiny ones. It's getting in there. Then put the stopper so it doesn't fall off the other way. Back on. This applicator makes it really handy. See, I gotta get enough grease across those balls. If lose any of them, that will take it off the rail. I'm moving it back and forth. I'm gonna move the grease throughout the ball. Running pretty smooth. Side looks a little less shiny. Lube it or lose it, you know what they say. That's about good. I might do the other side. I don't know, I'm rather lube it up a little bit and then wipe off the grease. But you can see grease kind of coming out and I'm putting it all. Re-lubing the rail so it doesn't. Tiny. Feels really good. I'm happy with that. These are nice Berserker rails. Express 3Ds. Nice upgraded brand. Since I haven't built a custom 3D printer, you know, I know they have different loads on the linear rails, but I don't know. It felt like a medium load. You don't want any frictionless yet. You can see there's like no lube. I don't know if I need to wipe off the machine oil. Bad boy. I don't know. I like to be consistent. Consistently correct or consistently wrong. Wipe off the machine oil, apply my own grease. They have a nice little chamfer on the end where they've been cut, so I feel like you have a lot lower risk of losing a ball if you're careful and slide it on straight. I'm going to show the little real webcam. I could have gone with the blunter tip, but you can see the ball. It's smooth. Go the other side. Yeah, I showed at the beginning of the stream was my dragons, Danny. They're all done. The final one finished. The box over here. You can put them on the table. I took them off the table. So we started with showing. I got lucky and somebody. That was one. This one came off the T1T just this afternoon. Most of them are all rainbow. Just layer height swap. Rogue dragons, they're all cinder wing. 2 crystals and 2 rows. This one came off the PA1P Pastel Rainbow. Then I talked about throwing in this keychain I had as a thank you for their nice big order. So I gotta get that. Those look fire, exactly. So I get the label printed. That mailed off. I won't forget about that. Another item I need to send back to somebody as well. I'm just taking this off a little bit each side, lubing it, working it back and forth. Well, once you have this applicator, you can refill it if you built this many custom printers. You're not going to go through much building Rooks. But I'll be using this to build my Boron. I actually purchased the Boron 350 a while ago, but haven't really had time or the makerspace. Now I have the makerspace to build my LDO Boron 350 2.4 R2. Now they keep coming out with new extruders, like that new Galileo 2 looks pretty sick. I'll be tempted to build mine with that. Alright, one more. I think it's pretty good, but I have excess. Feels good. Oh, moving a little fast. Want to lose the carriage. A little rubber stopper on for now. You can do some, yeah, generally I've used Super Lube for most of the 3D printers. Synthetic stuff. Not brought to you by. Get that at the case and stuff around here. For your local online big box store. Oh, I forgot to start the recording. I'm such a rookie. At least I didn't start the build too. Click start the recording. Let me know if there's any link. There's 2 different buttons. You know, I haven't set it up to record. I wanted to like record it if there's any bloopers or anything. Like moving a ball to your linear rail. We get practice at reading chat. It'll still be available on YouTube, yeah. Just not the raw, but yeah. This tiny little itsy bitsy rail. I need to set up follower notifications there. See, that's a rookie. I mean, subscriber notifications. YouTube, I'm a noob. Welcome in. And that applicator makes it so easy. Get on the buttons. Feels perfect. I like it. Go back it off. Just suck down the bit of the applicator. It's a lot of suction. Make it. Put the cap back on it. Keep it fresh. Yeah, white lithium is petroleum based, usually. This is a synthetic PTFE. Petroleum based is fine for like these rods because it's just metal on metal. But if you had like a rubber, it could lower its lifespan if you had some sort of rubber it was in contact with. So when we did our RC helicopters for the heads, there's rubber O-rings that provide the dampening with the main rods, so we use that to lube more like rubber O-rings, such because it's more. It doesn't eat away at them being a synthetic PTFE. Alright. Stick these a little bit back in their packaging as much as possible. Stick them back in the box here. Keep them from getting grease on the. They have a little bit extra finger grease. Yeah, both are good. What do you generally reach for, Ajax? Or did it all vary on your application? Huh. I didn't realize they have a little. So once you had the applicator on there, you could have just put the little safety top on. It's cool. Let's put it back in its packaging so it's all together when I need it next time. And this is it. I think I'll be using the super lube. It's a large amount of it for the linear bearings. You think we should trying to think what we could get done. Try to get the rider done. I ended up finding the adapters here. Yeah, I think there's some more parts. Oh yeah, these pieces I didn't have at Rimmer either. Try to provide reinforcement. So I just got mine out on Sunday at Rimmer, and when I screwed it down, I didn't have this on. It cracked. And this is the two only screws that hold this hammerhead design on. And once I started running into people, my whole front end fell off. So there's a lot of plastic out front. Provides a good amount of protection for the front of your Death Racer, but there's LED lights in here, so I'll stick the LED lights in here. Have the printed parts for that. Then you have a front bumper, and then I'll have the army green grill, all that jazz. I like the look of this. Hopefully it holds up, but I'll have this together for fun. Mostly it's all done. Need to print a couple army green ASA parts for that, which I'll do after I had the Rook feet are done. They're currently printing 4 Rook feet. Corners. Yeah, I like triple checked the box. Corners aren't hiding in there. Got the Ghost Fur, Bolahan, original printer design. We need some Kenrog stickers. He's the one that did the Rook 2020 mods. So he did a lot of the builds. I'm gonna have some of this. Yeah, it's a bummer. When I did a quick search on Amazon, there wasn't like overnight ones I just was gonna buy. I have to go look. Even I order it. Be awesome if I get some on Sunday, but trying to think what I could tackle if I work on it tomorrow. Maybe get the hot end parts printed tonight, and then I can work on the tool head. I haven't decided on rookery or how the heart here covers it up. Are you interested? Start making my own. They trade when. Be interested. Try a little bit of homemade PET. Be interesting for some videos, for sure. Interested. People do different colors with the highlighting. feel like probably gonna call a little bit early so I can get these parts ordered. Almost to an hour, the unboxing. I got an MU3 down here, but I'm not gonna start working on that to unbox until after Earth. Well, trade you some filament. I wonder how many bottles. You're gonna need a lot of bottles for a good amount of filament, like like a half kilo. Here, ship some in. I got some Polymaker, was a draft gillet to trade you. It's great for UV forges, base layers. Yeah, that's a bummer. I think that's gonna be a. I was super excited to get this started. Main goal was get the frame built, squared up, and then start putting on the printed parts. The corners up top. So we maybe I don't think any of those corners. I do have a Boron uses blind joints, so I can't steal from the Boron 350 kit to get me going. They include free shipping. I'm trying to remember. I might have had them on sale, like $22 or something for the extra large 24-inch big Mano Jammas. Now I just need to make sure I don't drop these because they need to be packaged well, sent off in the morning. Dragons are gonna look a lot bigger on somebody that isn't a big chungus. This caramel apple freaking pops from West 3D or the bee's knees. Alright, I think I'm gonna end it there. I'm gonna try to get overnight the corners, try to get this knocked out. I think we'll do another live stream tomorrow. Probably when other big dogs aren't streaming. And the plan is to tackle completing the Death Racer. I can get all the parts organized. I have some upstairs, like the back end, the rider. I have some parts in a bag, my computer room. Get all the screws, everything in line, and we could get that knocked out. Get my soldering iron up here. Solder up the new speed controls. This one kind of is a little compromised. One of them let up the smoke, and this one I had to solder the switch on to be on all the time to make it last. So solder up some speed controls, get them in there, and then get this Death Racer knocked out tomorrow while I'm waiting for parts. And then I'll start some prints on the tool head. If somebody has suggestions, should I just go Rookery tool head or go with like a Dragon Burner? No, that's pretty popular. I do have a spare Orbiter 2.0. I'm a sucker for direct drive. I think we have the space for it, so might go like if it's simple. Everything's kind of laid out there. I'll probably go Dragon Burner with the Orbiter 2.0. Maybe I'll build it stock with the. They do have the configuration option off West 3D. I just didn't pick it of Orbiter 2.0, so it's how you want to build it. Cool. Yeah, we got a good. This is my little new Brio camera. Got the new Sony set up. Yeah, I'll see you in the Q4 Discord. I really appreciate you guys hanging out here and provide some interacting. Peace. What are the filament stands behind you? So over here, if this is like the Costco industrial shelving, you love the Brios. Yeah, this is my first Brio. I have another Logitech. And then this is just some like kitchen thing I had for some storage, some large storage. Most of my filament's hidden down here. I think my print just finished. The AMS is making some noise retracting the filament. Let me change the scene to main cam. You can see some of my filament storage down there. This is a lot of Polyterra. I like to print a lot of stuff in Polyterra. It's funny, in the Polymaker line in the past, before Keyforge, I had the Polylight Pro I'd like for certain parts, and then the Polyterra. I like the matte finish. I have a lot of Protopasta filament over here hidden here on the desk. I like a lot of their fancy colors. And then I like all the filaments. Then over here is my shelf for ASA ABS, so I kind of have it categorized for organization. You can see color coded. I'm the filament hoarder, you are. Oh yeah, these are my printers. I was actually going to kick off a little stand here on a little Keyforge stand and some Polylight PTG. These are my little, all four running off one clipper Pi 4 running clipper. So this is my lightly modified KP3S's running clipper. That's what those are. Yeah, I don't got a problem. I could even slide this out of the way. I got some, you can kind of see the filament over there. I got some Prusa Minis out of hidden. Those are all working. Yeah, exactly. Never have enough filament. It's funny when you're like, oh, I need one of that color. Like, oh, I needed more gray ASA, and you're like, how the frick don't I have some gray ASA? But I only ordered one spool of it, and I printed it all. Because after I used it on my Death Racer, I printed upgrade parts for the for this thing, because it kind of color matches it pretty well. So you could do, like, I have the little ramp in there. Kind of matches pretty well with the color scheme if you. It's cooling down, it's pretty hot. The little feet there. And the Galaxy Green ASA parts for the Rook. So I'm gonna get some of the bed parts. So I printed this off. This is the neon orange. It looks a little bit more orange. In person, it looks a little bit more red, but it's the lighting. You can see the red on the Brio. I think the Brio's a little bit more color accurate to my eye than the Sony, ironically. Isn't that funny? But I'm thinking of doing that color for my accent color on the Rook. Yeah, on the camera, it's pretty interesting that it's different. I actually think maybe it's a little bit more vibrant colors here, but yeah, it's a little bit more accurate. It's funny, I set up the little ghosts over there on the ender. Yeah, something to tweak. I had to set this whole setup up and learn RTX broadcasts for noise cancelling because you got loud printers going. And actually I have the mics on top of it's a little boom mic on top of the Sony. Not this headset, actually. So if I had to, probably want to get some in-ear monitors. I'm a little hot because these are stuffy. In this room I keep pretty toasty to keep the humidity down. It's 74 in here. I have my dehumidifier off right now because all the lights, but thanks for checking out my whole setup. We'll tweak it some more. Maybe I could work on learning some color accuracy on that Sony for my main cam. Match it a little bit more, but the colors are a little bit vibrant here, but they're a little bit muted, softer on the Sony. What's more accurate in the colors? I think it's like an in-between, but this one looks like it's not picking up the dirt as much because these tracks are. I feel like this vibrant to my eye is a little bit more color accurate in person. This is more color accurate, the Sony Brio, ironically. Isn't that funny? Great first stream, buddy. Thanks, Danny. Really do appreciate it. Appreciate all the subscribes. Don't know if I'll be creating any shorts from this content just yet. There was no bloopers, but might be doing some shorts on YouTube as well of all the shenanigans I'm up to. Oh, another funny thing is Patreon I follow, Matt Meyer, just released a ferret model in beta on his Patreon. Little sneak peek if you're on there, join his Patreon. So I need to print that. I had people tag me because they know I have ferrets. They're like, hey, check this out! And I posted pictures of my ferrets, so they're finalizing, but it's a really cool model. He makes amazing models. I'll show you sometime. Maybe I'll have that printed up. One of these printers to show off one of the next streams. Thanks all. Everyone have a great rest of your evening, morning, or afternoon. Peace.